Solid State Empire.
Disappointment of life affects everyone. You shouldn't feel alone. The King Corp has a solution you are after. Abradoxin. Take the pill. You are after. Take the Abradoxin. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Dream forever. With Abradoxin. Always.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pixel Playing. This time, I'm gonna be telling you a scary story. And I know that, I goof around and I play, I'm Mr. Funny Man. But I'm actually going to be telling you a story that somebody very close to me told me, and I think you guys are gonna like it. It involves the paranormal, and even if you don't believe in the paranormal, that's alright, because a good scary story is always pretty cool to listen to. I'm not an atheist. I believe in the first God. Talk more about that at another episode. But for now, while I tell you this scary story, we're gonna go ahead and play Megaman. Alright, let's go ahead and start. I think this is Megaman 5. Let's see, let's go ahead and start with Wave Man, because it looks like a bitch. Anyways, yeah. So this guy called, let's name him. Let's name him Dan. All right. He's a really close friend of mine. Dan and me do a lot of shit together. And there's this thing that fucked him up real good. This whole story is gonna be a warning to not go to Mexico ever. Like, don't fucking go to Mexico. That shit is bad. But anyways, Dan's story. It takes place in Mexico. He went to visit some uncles. Oh shit. He went to visit some uncles, some aunts over in Mexico. And he stayed over there. I don't want to say the name of the town, but that oh shit, I think I chose the wrong level. Anyways, he went to visit some uncles and some aunts, and then what the fuck? And it was like in the middle of nowhere. Like, just imagine the most Mexican. And hey, I'm able to say this, alright, because I'm ethnic, alright? So I can say things like that. But imagine the most stereotypical Mexican town, alright? It's like no roads, just dirt. There's dirt everywhere. Everything looks brown. The sky looks brown. There's horses in the background. There's a little villa that houses most of a little pueblo that houses like 90% of the people there. It was some Resident Evil 4 shit. Oh, I forgot I could slide in here. Well, Dan stayed there for a few days with his uncle and a few nephews. What's it? Oh, fuck, I just got sucked in there. And he stayed there for about... Well, he was supposed to stay there like 2 weeks. On the third day, he made really good friends with one of his nephews. It was pretty cool. He said he had a good time and everybody was pretty friendly with him and everything. But what ended up happening was that since they lived in such a small place, Dan had to sleep with them. With the nephews, I mean. And they were both around the same age. They were both like, I don't know, 15, 14. Oh shit, not this. And, oh fuck. And, they just, you know, they slept in the same room, but the room did not have any doors. And there was no drapes, there wasn't anything, dude. Let's go for Crystal Man. So this unnerved Dan. He did not like it that there was no door, and he told me that he kept hearing scream, like a faint moan, not a scream, but like a moan, coming from outside the like down the hallway from the door. And what we think it was just probably somebody fucking. That's probably what it was. But on the like 6th night that he was staying there, he was awoken by his nephew, who was crying. And I mean, these are 15, 16-year-old kids. Like, they ain't gonna cry over some little shit. Yeah, so he was crying. Come on, there you go. Awesome. He was crying, and he woke up Dan, like, please wake up, wake up. And Dan was like, what the fuck, man? I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Just let me go to sleep. And Dan's cousin said, look, there's a big slime monster on the door, and my my friend Dan, he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go to sleep. And you know, Dan thought that this was just some type of prank. And he was like, please, I don't want to sleep here anymore. And that's when Dan started to get scared. He was like, oh man, I don't want to look at that corner. Fuck this. And eventually he convinced him that it was just in his mind or whatever. Dan never looked at the corner. But apparently, the next morning, Dan's nephew, which he said he didn't get any sleep, or if he did sleep, he slept like every 2 seconds or something like that, because he was fucking scared out of his mind. And come on, you fucking Crystal. There you go. Oh, anyways, the next night, he convinced the nephew's dad that they wanted to sleep outside because he did not want to see that slime thing on the wall anymore. And fuck, I should have chosen another character. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, so the next night they went and slept outside in his uncle's car, or the nephew's dad's car, or truck. It was a truck. And they both slept in the passenger, like in the back. You know, some trucks have like a back, 2 back seats. Yeah. Well, they slept. Oh shit! All right, they slept there. And they felt a little bit more safer than being in the house. Oh, fucking finally made it. And they just fucking died, dude. Yeah, so they were goofing around, and, telling and then they started to fall asleep. And this is when shit gets bad. My friend Dan started to hear like noises, like somebody was hawking like their loogies, their fucking like gurgling noises. But since my friend Dan was laying down, he was like, "What the fuck?" He couldn't see out the window, right? Because his head was on the seat. And then my my friend's nephew started to take a peek outside, and that's when he started to cry. He was like, "Oh no! Oh shit!" I wish there was a word in English that equals what he said in Spanish, but there isn't. So you're just gonna have to fucking. Alright. So he was like, "Oh no. Shit." And Dan was like, "Oh, not this shit again. Don't tell me that slime shit followed us out here." 1, 2, 3. Anyways. And my friend Dan was like, "What? What's wrong?" And he's like, "There's something outside. I'm scared." And Dan was like, "Who gives a shit? Just go to sleep." And he was like, "Oh," Dan's cousin was like, Dan's nephew, what the fuck? Whatever. He kept going, "Oh shit. I don't want to look outside anymore. Why did I look outside? I shouldn't have looked outside." And he started to have like a fucking panic attack over for like whatever that he's seen outside. He really started to freak out. And Dan was like, "Man, I don't want to look outside, man. I don't want to look outside." And since they were outside, there was no way. Oh shit. There was no way they could have asked for help from the adults. So Dan did the best he could to try and calm him down. Oh shit! And he tried his best, but he kept freaking out more and more. And Dan doesn't really believe in the paranormal. He was just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. He's probably having some type of mental breakdown. Maybe, maybe there's some extra genes in the in the family pool. So you know, to try and calm Dan's family member, Dan said, "Look, there's nothing outside. Look." And Dan opened the door and he looked outside. And you guys want to know what he saw? He didn't see shit. He opened the door, he looked outside, and once that he seen that there was nothing out there, he had the balls to like, I guess, step outside and just be like, "See, I told you there wasn't anything out there. Go to sleep." And he was like, "Okay." And oh, and his nephew eventually went to sleep. But then Dan got woken up by there was something tapping underneath the truck, and Dan was the only one that noticed it. So what did he do? The only option he had. And what I'm telling you, I am not making this up on the fly. I did not write this. Dan had actually told me this story, and he swears by it, that this actually happened. Anyways, let's continue with the story. So Dan, he's an atheist. He doesn't believe in any of this shit. He started to he heard that in order to make like bad spirits go away, you have to kind of stand your ground. So what did Dan do? He started tapping back. He started tapping back on the floor of the car. And then it stopped. But then you know what happened? According to Dan, the tapping got louder and stronger. And that's when Dan went, "Oh shit. No, it has to be like some bird. It's probably a fucking rat." Like, what type of native animals live in Mexico? That he was trying to find an answer, right? And you know what? I would have done the same shit too. I would have just, what type of fucking animal is down there? And eventually it stopped. And then right before Dan was about to get some like okay, it stopped. Fuck it. I'm gonna sleep. Fuck this night. I'm just gonna sleep through this. There was a loud fucking bang underneath the... Can I kill this? Yes, I can. There was a loud fucking bang underneath the truck, and this woke up Dan's nephew, and of course, Dan's nephew, being the pussy that he is, went, "Oh shit, what was that?" And this time Dan didn't have any words. So Dan just hit his face underneath the fuck. Alright, sorry. Dan just hit his face in his pillow and put the covers over his face. And that's when he really started to just shit bricks. And Dan's nephew started to cry. It started off slowly, but then it got real bad. And it's like, I'm scared. He's looking in. And he was like, just go to sleep, man. Just go to sleep. It was me. I made the noise. Just go to sleep. But Dan's nephew kept saying, he's looking in. He's looking in. And Dan, okay, let me position his head, right? His head was on the seat of the oh shit, I don't even know why I was going in there. Was in the seat, on the seat of of the back part of the truck. Oh fuck. So he was just gonna uncover his face just to tell him to just shut the fuck up and go to sleep. And he got a glimpse of what was looking inside of the car. And he swears that this is what he saw. He said it was extremely brief. It felt like half a second. He saw a naked chest and the upper half of a naked man, and the face of something that looked like a god damn it. Okay. Something that looked like the face of a rooster, but the rooster's face was entirely made out of flesh. And he said he can't describe it any other way but like that. And he says that he only seen that for like half a second. Fuck, those shits are hard to kill. Oh, it's Yonoid! Alright, sorry. Anyways. He saw that. And he was kind of, he just closed his eyes and he got petrified. And he left his nephew to cry the entire night up until like 5 a.m. when the sun came out. And as soon as the sun came out, he opened the door. He didn't even look up. He just ran straight into his uncle's house. And then when they explained, or when Dan explained what he had seen, his family just kind of went, oh, okay. That's not good. I think it's better if you go. And that's they have not communicated. His family has not communicated with him anymore. That's the most scary part of this story was that he kept having nightmares about this thing that he has seen, because he went back to the United States. Hey, he didn't hop the border, right? He was born here, all right? Anyways, yeah, he came to the United States, but he kept dreaming him. He kept thinking about what he saw, and one day, they call his mom, and they tell him like, "Hey, you know, your son told us that he saw this creature. He goes by a name over here. We kind of don't want to talk about his name because legend has it that he had a job around the village where he used to work with like this foreigner, and then okay, I gotta beat this. Hold on, I can't die here. He used to work with this foreigner, and he got fired, and he pretty much lost everything. And then he went on to do like all this terrible shit, and eventually he started to like mess with black magic and all this stuff. And his mom was on the phone. Dan's mom was on the phone, and come on, fucker. Alright, good. Anyways, Dan's mom was on the phone, and the family members said, the family members said to his mom, "Hey, there's one detail that I don't know, but I need to know for his safety. Is it okay if I talk to him real quick?" And his mom was like, hey son, your uncle wants to ask you something about what you saw." And so Dan was like, alright. And Dan went, alright, hello? And when he started talking to him, Dan got like wide-eyed from what he heard. He heard "Kept you waiting, huh? Hey, it's me, David Hayter. Hey, I could do more voices than just one. That's right, I made up this whole story up. Hold on. Hey, kept you waiting, huh? Hey, can I please have a show on here? You guys. Kept you waiting, huh?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Hey, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit. Hello? Hello? Oh shit. Was this guy copying my voice? Fucking David Hayter, you piece of shit. I swear to God, man. Fuck.